Alright, we're going to kick this live video up. I promised you all some unboxing of the new Genius audio line we have. So I'll give it a little bit of time for everybody to see we're up and running and get on here. We will try to answer what questions you have. I want to thank everybody for being a part of the Big Jeff audio platform. Either be your customer or a dealer. We'll give it a little bit of time here. I will try to answer questions. This is a new line for us, so I don't want to sound stupid, but I will be reading a lot just off of the boxes. Pricing obviously is already on our website. We are looking for dealers that want to bring this in. There's a good margin. Remember, Genius Audio is based out of Panama, South America. It is new here in the US, so it's not a brand new brand. It's an existing brand that already has plenty of coverage in the car audio world and is now here in the USA. So we came on as the one and only eBay authorized seller, and also Walmart.com. We also have this on our website, BigJeffAudio.com, and we are the newest distributor. So we are looking for dealers to set up. So we're going to go ahead and start. I know people can download the video and watch it later. And we laid out some of the product. Obviously, we can't go through all the SKUs, but we picked out some key things just to show you that they're not like everything else. There is a lot of difference. We know lines nowadays. There's a lot of stuff that looks the same. But what I can tell you is there's some cool stuff here. Great pricing. And if you want to get on board here, that'd be awesome. So we pulled out some key stuff. So the part number is a little bit different than everybody else's. Most of the stuff is 4-ohm, either being neodymium or regular. So we're going to look here first. We're going to start down here. This is the G Pro M118. And we will get Black Pat here to kind of turn the box around. Let's see if there's a spec section. Alright, so again, I told you we're new at this also, so I'm memorizing the stuff. So let's look here. This is 8-inch, 2-inch voice coil, 250 watts RMS, 500 watts max. You'll notice none of this stuff is rated out of the ordinary. It's actually pretty conservative, which is a good thing. We got a nice sensitivity. You can also see the logos at the bottom. Being that this line is already and has been for many years out of South America, they are involved out in the circuit with subwoofers and everything else. So we're going to look at this speaker here. We got the nice fat bullet. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the, you got to turn it around. Pat's new here. He's learning how to do the hand models for us. So, you know, it's a nice looking speaker. It's beefy. You can see the frequency response range, 172 hertz to 9.5 kilohertz. It's only 250 watts to move that big giant thing. We have a 97.3 dB rating. So this is a nice speaker. This is mid-range, but you can see, you know, it starts at 172. So it's definitely a mid-range speaker with a nice fat bullet. We can move down. This one actually is kind of one of my favorites just by look, but this thing is a monster. So this is the G Pro M128. And I'm going to jump in here. Let's look at some specs on here. So here's an 8-inch, 2.5-inch voice coil. 300 watt RMS. And it's kind of cool because when you look at this thing, it would look like it would handle so much more. But it just shows you how efficient the line is. You don't need a ton of power to do anything. So that's really efficient. Aluminum basket. It is 4 ohms. We have a 98.1 dB rating. And let's take a look at this beast here. Huge, huge bullet. Take a look at this magnet. This thing's just a monster. Get it from the side there, Pat. Yeah, look how that thing is just cool looking. It is just a monster, and only needing 300 watts. That's just awesome. So again, all this stuff you can find on the website. You can do it a couple ways. Definitely by the part number, searching the part number. And you can also go on our store, and under brands we carry category, you can go straight to Genius Audio and bring them all up. So here's another mid-range. This is the G Pro M158. This is a 8-ohm speaker. This is a beefy little thing, man. I mean, if you look inside that spider, it's just This is a monster. It amazes me. Let's look at the specs on this. 8 inches, 2-inch voice coil, 200 watts RMS. There we go again. Sensitivity is a 95.4. Frequency response is down to 86 hertz. So that's actually pretty low. This is going to be a huge mid bass, with only needing about 200 watts each. Let me get a little closer in here. Just a well-built speaker. Go ahead and pick that up. Let's take a look at that. It's a beast, man. It's nothing small, and it's efficient. So it's well constructed. I really think these things are going to take some abuse. It's a 1-year warranty. Obviously, if you don't freeze it up, you don't have holes in it, we can take care of it for you. So here's a nice slim 10-inch. So this is the G Pro M0310. This is a 4-ohm speaker. Let's look at the specs here. 10-inch slim, 250 watts RMS, 600 watts peak. This thing will play down to 100 hertz, up to 5 kilohertz. Steel basket. It's a 2.5 voice coil. Can you grab a tape measure while we're out here? Now, we do have all these measurements on our website with depth and cutout baffle. So let's just take a look real quick. The depth is, looks like right at 3 1/4, if I'm reading that correctly. So 3 1/4 inches. Let's take a look at the speaker. It's a nice paper surround, really slim, cool orange basket, 4-ohm speaker. Sensitivity is 98 dB, and plays down to 100 hertz. So, like every line, we have our regular inexpensive coaxials. Cool thing about here is these actually come in colors. You can get them in black, blue, red, and I think orange, but don't go ahead and hold me on that. But this is very inexpensive, you know, $29 set. Let's see what we can find here. Basic 4-ohm, 89 dB. Great for a factory replacement. 250 watts max, so you know the power ratings are real small. You can go ahead and tip this up here. Voice coil 1-inch. It is, let's see, 40 watts RMS. So this could be a factory replacement. And/or you can obviously put a amplifier. They do have their Fox series, which is like a 55 and a 75x4, and they're under $100 each. So, you know, if you got somebody or yourself just wants to throw a quick set of speakers in there with a small amp, you can keep budget less than $200. So it's a basic speaker, nice looking grill. Now, Genius does have some cool amps. They do have their GEX line. There is a 3000, 5000, 8000 1-ohm Brazilian amplifier with real ratings, just like everybody else. Gotta be careful here. This has 0 gauge inputs. This is the GEX 8000 EQ. Go ahead and pull that amp off. We don't want to destroy the box. That'd probably be not good for a customer. So we're gonna look at some ratings here, just like everybody else. So we have RMS, and here's rating. 1-ohm at 12.6, you're 8000. We still get over 5,000, and this is at 12.6. Keep that in mind when you check these ratings. Most cars aren't producing 14 volts unless you have something really jacked up. You got to go off that 12 volt rating. You know, obviously you look here, if you do have 14 volts, you get over almost 9,000 watts RMS. So, you know, this is nice rating at 12.6. You still got a good amount of power. These are in the same price as Stetson and the Tapanos and everybody else's. Made in Brazil. Again, they do have this in the 3000, a 5000, and an 8000. We're going to take a look at this amp again. It is actually 3 fans on the side, and I believe they're set to suck and pull. Let's be careful we don't rip this anymore. We'll check this side here. We have a clip light. You do have crossover settings, high pass, low pass. This is a full range amp. You do have a bass. Turn it flat so I can see it here. Gotta work with me here. I'm trying to look at this side. Thank you. We do have mid bass, mid high. You have a clipping on and off. We have a 1-channel, 1-ohm stable. Go ahead and put that down. So here's the really cool ones. I know it's gonna be real pop for us. We have a lot of customers that do bikes, golf carts, and everything else. This is the their mini amps. They're GLT. There's a bunch. There's an 85 by 4, 85 by 5. There's a 600.1. There's a 1000.1. There's some 4 channels. I just want to show you. I actually have a big hand, but I mean, this is how small this thing is. These amps are real cool, man. This one right here is the 0.1, so you only have the low pass filter. There is a bass knob. You also have a high input, which is kind of cool. They're real efficient. They don't take a lot of power in, so they'll last longer. This is a 1-channel, mini amp. This is a 1000.1. We'll look at the specs here. So, look at that. RMS is 1000 at 1 ohm. That's awesome for an amplifier no bigger than my hand. That's just incredible. So these are actually really good priced, and these will fit in your fairings, they'll fit in your dash, they'll fit everywhere you need to put it. Here is the GLT 600.1. That was the one that was no bigger than my hand. Let's look at the specs here. Sorry for the reflection. There we go. So this is a Class D. RMS rating, and this again, 12.6 volts, 600 watts. That's awesome. So we know we're going to peak way past that, but we're getting a continuous power, and we're getting this rated at 12.6 volts. Here's a real cool piece. This is a DSP EQ crossover all-in-one. This is the GDSP 4800. Kind of cool because I'm going to open this up. So you obviously have a program disc for the computer. You can plug it right in. There is a controller that you can mount in the vehicle and plug your PC in that way. But this is also Bluetooth. So kind of cool. You download the Genius app and you can control this 31 band, 32-bit DSP on your phone on the fly. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. This is not the Bluetooth version. I thought they pulled that out. The Bluetooth version is the blue one. I believe it's a 6-channel or 8-channel built-in Bluetooth. It'll work off of the phone app. This one here is the one that you need to use with a computer, but they make it easy because you can mount this portion up front and plug your PC directly into that and run the software. They also supply you with your cables. So here's a really long USB cord to run to the back of your install to the front of the vehicle. We'll try to go grab the other DSP. That's the Bluetooth one I wanted. As soon as my guys will find that. So this one here is done with a PC, but they make it easy. You can plug it in up front. You don't have to play around on the little screen. And of course, and these ain't all the tweeters. There's a crap load of tweeters, but you can see nice construction. They look cool. They're in the $20 to $30 to $40 range. They have some nice drivers, 2-inch, 1-inch. We have the drivers up. We will be getting the horns in. I don't know if they can find me the unit I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Give it to me. So here's the blue GDSP 2600B, stands for Bluetooth. This little unit right here is a 6-channel 10-band EQ 24-bit, which will work with your phone app. So you could just bury this away. You can use it. There's a Google Play and iPhone download, which I believe is free. We will double check into that. You have 6 channels that you can make, basically do anything you want, and you can control this completely from your phone, or you can plug in your laptop or computer directly in here. They supply the cables. So here's just a little bit of unboxing of some of the products. There obviously is plenty more, and I don't see any questions, so we're gonna shut this down. Maybe next week we'll pull some more product out of stock and show you some more. So again, this is Genius Audio. We're happy that they're bringing this stuff into the US now, and we're happy that they picked Big Jeff Online to help move and sell this product. Give us a shout, 352-304-6699. You can go to bigjeffaudio.com, look up all the Genius Audio products. And then, of course, you already watch us on Facebook. You can catch us on YouTube and Instagram. It'll be /Big Jeff Online Inc. All right, you guys have a great day, man. I will talk to you soon. Thank you from Big Jeff Online.